Let's take a look right now at the three-note chordal patterns. We're going to be looking at in the situations where you have a half note, okay, which you're only going to be playing two notes from the pattern. Then we're going to have situations where you have only one, you have a chord on every single beat. You got to watch those because in those situations, you're just going to play the single letters only, okay? Take a look at the top of the page here, and let's get right on it, okay? Now, starting off here, instead of playing the full three-note pattern, you're going to have see, just a portion of it. See that? Now, the bottom, where it says one note chordal pattern, you're going to play just a single. Of course, it's not a real pattern because you're just looking at it's more of a one note chordal situation. Here we go. Then you got two note pattern here. Then the three note pattern can fit. So in those two examples, you're going to have a good chance now to see in a situation where you have one chord per beat, and if you have a situation where you have a chord every 2 beats, and then you have also a situation where you have a chord for the full 4 beats. So you're going to have to adjust the three-note application to fit accordingly. Okay, so now let's take a look at the bottom of the page in this 1, 2, 3-note mixture piece, and I think you're going to find this to be really quite pretty. I mean, it sits nice, and it will show you how you're going to be able to incorporate the three-note patterns into your own playing and how to make it fit. You're going to have a lot of situations where you have chords happening really regularly within a bar, and you want to make sure that you can take those and adjust them so you're only doing 2-note parts or 1-note part, or you'll have the room for the 3-note full pattern. Okay, so take a look. Starting off here, we're going to have a 2-note pattern here with a C major 7. Okay. C over E is the E C. Then you have single notes here. G over B, you play the B in the left hand. B, G. Get it? Okay. Again. Now what's happening here is this three-note pattern is established in time through the whole piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So the left hand is very active in its own way, and it's all stemming from a three-note chordal pattern over these chords. It will fit over these chords. It's a wonderful place to be playing around on. Now, what you can do, if you really want to get kind of go off on a little tangent yourself, and I'm sharing a little hint with you here, you can take any note in the C scale right now and improvise over this chordal progression. Okay, this isn't on the lesson page, but it's something you can dabble around with. Watch this. I'm going to play anything in the right hand. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play the progression on the bottom of the page. Okay. Play the chords, the pattern just as written, but the right hand, I'm going to almost like white out everything that's there, and I'm going to play my own stuff. Okay, watch. I can get even more complicated. So I can improvise using the C scale over these patterns. It all fits and all works. So just a little hint to go in and dabble around and play where you can actually take C scale notes. Now, it gets kind of complicated when you start playing. We're playing quarter notes in the left hand. But when you start getting into playing like start getting into more complex rhythms in the right hand, that gets more difficult. But I just wanted to let you see that just how beautiful and how musical this application is, and it can be incorporated into higher levels. You know, I mean, I could even take this same thing and fill out the chords now. So I can take these and start adding more complex harmonies in the right hand. But what we're doing here is getting you really tuned into how to adjust this three-note pattern, so you're going to be able to really benefit for what's coming up, okay, and how you're going to be able to apply it into your own pop tunes, show tunes, anything you want to get a hold of, okay. You'll be able to spin this off into it. We're going to be doing some adjustments of this to make this fit more chord types and things. It's all going to be built from this framework of this this three-note pattern. We're going to be able to do some really serious professional adjustments to it to really benefit you in the later years too, playing. So enjoy this. Very musical. Make sure you understand it. Be careful with it, because it can get a little confusing when you're applying at different points. But I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Beautiful piece.